Reds need one more base runner to send the possible tying run to the plate, and they have no better possibility of getting on base than Joey Votto. Left-handed hitter, the pitch. Swing and a miss. A fastball with sink on it, and it's 0-1.
Romo's slowing it down. It's off the mound, and he comes back up, licks his fingers. Really controlling the rhythm of this inning.
Bell plays behind the runner at first with the left-handed hitter up there. Here it is. There's a base hit to right field. Hard ground ball right through the hole. And the Reds are very much alive here in the 9th inning. The walk gets them started. Now Votto follows with a single. And Ryan Ludwig, who has already hit 3 home runs in the series, comes up as the possible tying run.
And you know what he's going to be swinging for. He's not going to be trying to serve something to right field. He's going to try and tie this game up. You have 3 home runs in a series. To this point already, you're not thinking about anything but big fly.
Ludwig has not had success against Romo. This is the first time he's faced him in this postseason. But in regular season play, 0 for 6 with 4 strikeouts against Romo. Today he has struck out, popped out, hit an upper deck home run to left, and hit a comebacker. He is 1 for 4. The big crowd has come back to life. 2 men on, 1 man out. 6-3 Giants. The pitch, a slider, strike on the outside corner.
Boy, and Hallion, the plate umpire, thought a little bit on that one. And finally opted with the strike call, and that was a gift. It was outside.
The left-handed slugger, Jay Bruce, is on deck, and the Giants have action going in their bullpen. Ludwig out of the box, taking his time. The Giants have the right-hander, Vogelsong, the left-hander, Mijares, up in their bullpen. 2 men on, 1 man out. Romo throws. Swing and a base hit to left field. Right through the hole. Coming around third, Cozart. He'll score. Stopping at second is Votto. And now it's a 2-run game. 6-4 Giants. And Jay Bruce, the left-handed slugger, is coming up with the possible tying runs on base.
And out of the dugout, here comes Righetti.
That was the slider from Romo. It didn't have the normal big break to it. It was down around the knees and hooked right through the hole into left field by Ludwig. So the Giants are holding a meeting on the mound. All of the infielders, the catcher Posey, and pitching coach Dave Righetti. They have Mijares, the lefty, ready. Ordinarily, this would be a spot where they'd have Javier Lopez ready. But remember, things got thrown off a little bit when Affelt got hurt, twisting his ankle, making a play to end the 7th, and then getting hit with a foul ball in a freak occurrence, coming up the tunnel into the dugout. So Lopez has already been used. So here is Bruce. Sergio Romo, the right-hander, delivers. Swing and a foul off the catcher Posey, and it rolls to the backstop. Strike 1.
Seam sinker outside corner, and Bruce is way out front.
Bruce hit a fly ball to shallow left against Romo in the blowout game where Romo was just getting some work in on Sunday in San Francisco. 2 men on, 1 out. Romo's 1-strike pitch. And a little tapper, bouncing foul back behind the plate again.
Again, same pitch, and again, way out front. Just catching a piece of it off the end of the bat.
So Romo's ahead of him now, 0-2. Votto at second. Ludwig, the runner at first, is the possible tying run. Scott Rowland The veteran right-handed hitter on deck. Crawford almost up the middle at short against this lefty. The pitch. And he tries to backdoor him with the slider, but it stays way outside. 1-2.
Looks like he threw a cotton ball up there. The ball just kind of floated in and had some hang time. Not a very crisp break on that attempt at the backdoor slider.
Romo toes the first base side of the slab. Holds the ball back behind his right hit. Posey drops the side. Votto at second. Ludwig at first with their leads. 1 out. The 1-2 pitch. Swing, and he just gets a piece of it. And it rolls it foul back behind the plate.
And that hit Posey.
It hit Buster Posey, and he popped up out of his crouch and trotted out to the mound, went right by Romo. Came down off the mound as if to speak with him. And Buster tried to fight off the pain here.
That got him the flush, I think, on the shoulder or maybe even the bicep of his left arm.
Posey does have a brief chat with Romo and heads back to the home plate area. Plate umpire is going to give him a little extra time to get rid of the pain. Tom Hallion dusts off the plate with his umpire issue whisk broom. Bruce stands back in. He's been off balance throughout this at-bat against Romo. 2 men on, 1 man out. 6-4 Giants. Romo on top. He throws. Swing and a foul out of play. Off to the left into the lower deck.
Good pitch. I mean, right now Bruce is in the protect mode. He has gone out of the strike zone the last 3 times. Chasing balls below or wide of the strike zone.
Bruce does not have much experience against Romo. He's only had, including the other night in San Francisco, only 4 at-bats against him. He's never had a hit against him. The outfield deep, shaded a bit toward right. Again, Crawford almost right behind second base at short. Romo on top. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a pop-up foul. And it's back out of play again. This is what we've seen for the Reds here the last few days in Cincinnati and in San Francisco. It's almost up and down the lineup. Nobody goes down easily. They get to 2 strikes and they get tougher.
Yeah, they grind you down, no question.
Romo has thrown 20 pitches in this inning. Bruce 1 for 3 with a walk in this game. Again, Romo on top. Here it comes. A swing and a pop-up foul. Out of play off the third base side. 87-mile-an-hour fastball from Romo. And you wonder if Romo doesn't really trust that signature pitch, his slider right now.
Well, I don't think a slider's good to throw him unless you want to throw it at his back foot. Maybe he'll chase one inside. But I think going backdoor is a tough pitch to throw, and if you miss out over the plate, that's a ball you can really get hurt long with.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Romo and Bruce will try it again. 2 men on, 1 man out. The pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. Fastball. Bruce had a good rip at that one. He's been off balance and just very defensive up there, fouling off pitch after pitch. That one, he had a good, solid rip, fouling it straight back.
And it was up. That was a pitch he could have done some damage with.
Miharis the lefty. Vogelsong the right-hander in the Giants' pen. 6-4 Giants, last of the ninth. And the Reds, with their best hitters up there, their leading home run hitter at the plate. Now Bruce backs away as Romo stepped off the slab. The big crowd tries to insinuate itself into this game. Votto at second, Ludwig, the possible tying run at first. Now, time taken by Buster Posey, and he runs to the mound to talk to Romo.
Well, he's got an idea. They've been pumping fastballs, 1 speed, 1 type of movement to Bruce, and he's too good a hitter to be that predictable. Especially when you're throwing 87 and 88 miles per hour. It's one thing if you're Chapman and you're throwing 98, but when you're throwing 87, 88, You have to mix movement, you need to mix location, you need to mix speed. I think that may be the discussion. Do you want to throw a changeup? Do you want to go with his back foot with a slider?
1-2 the count. Here's the stretch. 2 men on, 1 man out. Here's the pitch. Outside. And that was the changeup.
That was the changeup. And even though it was a ball, and even though Bruce took it, it sets up the sink, it sets up front door sink, it sets up the fastball. Because you take his eye off the 1 speed. And you might even think about going above his hands.
Romo has the sign from Posey. He's on top. The 2-2 pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a foul back over the screen and out of play. And the battle continues on. That was the 28th pitch of the game thrown by Romo. And we only mention that at this point because Romo was not a guy who generally threw a lot of pitches in a game. Often didn't even pitch complete innings until late in the year. This will be his 11th pitch to Jay Bruce. The possible tying runs are on base. Votto at second, Ludwig at first. 1 out. The 2-2 pitch. Just missing inside, and that could have been called a strike. Up, right around the corner, but called ball 3.
Now, that was the pitch above the hands. Tried to change sightlines with him. And now you're going to probably start the runners here. Dusty Baker will bet on contact with Bruce. He wants to stay out of the double play.
3-2 the count. They are not running the pitch. A swing and a high fly ball to left field coming in on it. Nady in the sunshine, moving to his right, makes the catch. And Romo survives that duel with Jay Bruce. And for a while it looked like the never-ending story. But he got him on, what, the 12th pitch of the battle. And now the Reds are down to their final out.
It's just an amazing exercise of perseverance shown by Sergio Romo.
And it comes down to Romo and the veteran Scott Rowland. Rowland, who still has the taste of that error in the 10th inning Tuesday. Right-hander against right-hander. Here it is. Slider. Strike, and it's 0-1. Rowland hit a foul fly to the left fielder when he saw Romo in Game 3 here on Tuesday night. And lifetime, he is 0 for 4 against Romo, so he had not seen him very often. The shadows are covering the entire infield now. Votto at second, Ludwig at first. 6-4 Giants, 2 down. Here it is. Outside, he missed badly with that fastball, way off the outside. 1-1. The Giants, who built a 6-0 lead in the 5th inning. The last 4 runs on Buster Posey's upper deck grand slam into left field. The Reds got 2 back in the 5th, 1 more in the 6th, and now they have scored 1 in the 9th. And they had the possible tying runs on base, but 2 down. Sergio Romo sets, and the 1-1 pitch. Fastball, strike 2 called.
Boy, backdoor paint there with nice 2-seam fastball, nailing that outside corner. And Roland saw that thing early, identified it as being outside, gave up on it. The movement came right back into the strike zone. Beautiful pitch.
Now, the Giants need just 1 strike more to win this division series.
And you might see Buster Posey call another fastball, because after that pitch, you're looking at, seems to me, Roland sitting on that slider.
1-2 the count. Hannigan on deck. Would be next. 2 on, 2 out. The 1-2 pitch. A swing and a pop-up. Foul, first base side. It will go out of play behind the Reds dugout. Belt started over. So did Posey, but it was out of play.
And it was the slider, and it was perfect. Roland is diving out on the outside part of the plate, looking for that slider, reaching, extending. Just did well to fight it off.
Sergio Romo, who has thrown 30 pitches in this inning, looking for that extra reserve of strength. Votto at second, Ludwig the possible tying run at first. 2 down. The 1-2.